everyone, welcome to Mr. Teach Film Preach, and if you're a film lover like I am, and you learn from films as much as I do, then you are in the right place. And if you're in the right place, click like down below and subscribe my channel for more content. And while you're down there, comment below, what did you think of this Disney animated film, Strange World? Where does this sit in your film ranking for Disney animated films? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, and click like and subscribe my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that bell button to notify you when I've released more videos. Today we're talking about the 2022 Disney animated film, Strange World. The best thing about this film is the world that this story takes place in. The imagination it must have taken to create all of the different characters, the different looks, the different creatures, all the little intricate details that are animated in this film to explore this world, this strange world. I love the animation in this film. There are some funny parts to this film. There's some great stuff with like the grandfather.
Gave me a machete for my birthday?
Classic Jaeger Clade.
I was 2.
And the different dynamics between like Jake Gyllenhaal's character who plays the father, Dennis Quaid's character who plays the grandfather, also the son. Story also goes into about these 3 different generations of family members and the way that they view things and look at problems and solve things differently. So this movie has a lot on its mind. Some of the messaging in this film, even though if it was a little too heavy-handed, was positive mostly. Unfortunately, it all stops about there. I thought the script was fairly weak. The story itself is just about going over a mountain, and then it tries to complicate everything else in the story with all these subplots and about this family and about the generational gap between this family, but then about environmentalism, taking care of our planet and our world, but then also about forgiveness, moving on from past family trauma, depleting our resources. What kind of resources should we be using things for? It's got all these different ideas that are big and take up a whole movie in itself, yet it's trying to cram it inside of a movie that's only an hour and 42 minutes long. So many ideas concocted into this one story. The ending I thought was really weak. I thought what ultimately is happening with this strange world was not well written. Some of the characters in this film make some horrible decisions, some awful choices, like things that are not forgivable in some ways, but the movie plays it off like it's okay, we need to forgive these people because of those things. No. These are things that are very difficult for characters to get over. And this movie just sort of glosses over things like that. I don't know if that's a really great positive message in a Disney animated kids film. There aren't any very memorable characters in this movie, and that's too bad because Disney has a really great track record of creating fun, memorable, lovable characters. Out of the new wave of Disney animated films in the last 10-15 years, I actually think this is one of the weaker ones because it relies too much on the world itself and the world building to drive this movie. It's more just like, great, look at these cool visuals. Ripped off a lot of other movies too, like there's a little bit of Avatar in this movie, a little bit of Fern Gully, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, a little bit of Up. While it visually looks like an original movie, the movie is not original at all.
So boring, man.
Okay. They want the audience just to like gloss over, and I just couldn't get over some of those things, like not having a villain. They even comment in the movie how, oh, it's lazy writing to not have a villain, to not have an antagonist in the story. And it is. But then the movie decides not to have an antagonist in this story. It just drives me insane. I'm so sick of Disney just not having villains anymore. They keep doing this where it's like the family needs to figure things out. I talked about this in my review for Turning Red. I miss The Lion King. I miss Aladdin. I thought the soundtrack in this movie was weak. Like there's nothing memorable about it. As soon as I left the theater, this movie kind of just shot to the back of my mind, and that was kind of it.
Thanks for that. I'll log that away.
There wasn't anything that stood out about it necessarily, except for the world building itself. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal was extremely miscasted in the lead role in this movie. Definitely Gabrielle Union and Dennis Quaid are the 2 best vocal performances in this film. It's set in the past, but there's like futuristic vehicles. And then the fact that they have all this cool technology where they can fly things, they can hover, they have, blasters, but they can't get over a mountain? No.
Not a great plan.
It didn't stick the landing. So overall, I'm gonna go ahead and give the new Disney animated film, Strange World, a C+. What did all of you think of this Disney animated film? Was this one of your favorite films, or was it towards the bottom half of your list? I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, and while you're down there, click like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit that bell button to notify you when I've released more videos. Thank you so much for joining me today on Mr. Teach Film Preach. Come back and check out some other reviews like The Banshees of Inisherin and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Come back and check out some other videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay focused, stay awesome, and as always, let's get taught.